Today's stuff is going to be like a combination of what we did yesterday, and you remember when we graphed with the tables?
Why can't we just be a slow day? You gotta wait for Lily and Caleb to come back.
No, man, they can make it up. It's going to be easy. We'll be done with this in like 20 minutes. You guys are good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to graph stuff that, we're going to graph some parabolas, but this time they are not going to be on the y-axis. So last time we graphed these, remember we made a table and we always started at 0 and our parabola was just like right here or something?
Yeah.
We are doing that today. Now our parabolas are going to be all over the place. So we could have one like here, it could be over here. So we're going to do these new ones. And it's really not very tough because half of what we're doing is like our quiz you just took about finding the vertex, and then the other half is just making a table and then graphing. So really, you guys have done all of this before, we're just like pushing them together now. So we're going to find the graph of the function y equals x squared minus 6x plus 4. What?
So it's basically we're finding the x and the y and then moving on them on how much they each go by and then graphing it?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. So, okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to find, let's actually just find the x in the vertex. Let's do find the x in vertex. So that formula we just talked about, negative b over 2a, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to use that to find the x in my vertex. So I got A, I got B, and I got C at the end, but I don't really care about C.
It would be 6 over 2 times 1.
So negative 6 is positive 6 over 2 times A is 1, which is 6 over 2, which is really just 3, right? Okay. This 3 is the x in my vertex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a table like we did before, and I'll show you how to put that in again. But I'm going to make my table start at 3. Instead of starting at 0 like we did last time, this time I'm going to start at 3. And then from there, I'm going to start counting up and go 4, 5, 6. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to make a table just like we did a couple days ago. Except last time we started it, we went like 0, 1, 2, 3. This time, because my vertex, the x of my vertex is at 3, that's where my table starts. And then I'm just going to count up. 3, 4, 5, 6. So this first place we're going to start is going to change today. But the way we're going to set it up is basically exactly like we did before. So I'm going to go in here to Desmos.
Oh shit.
Where Desmos is. Alright. And I'm going to go make a table. So remember, you go plus sign, and then you go table. And then here in Desmos, actually let me switch this so...
That was fun. You guys should scream at each other.
Let me see. Let me see if this will work. Nope. Oh well. I still have to figure it out. Alright, so I'm going to go in here to Desmos, and I'm going to delete this and just make an X. I'm going to delete the Y1,
Just make it a Y.
and we're going to make it,
Nope. $5.
we are going to make it x squared minus 6x plus 4. Because that's the equation we're doing. So x squared minus 6x plus 4.
Then we put 3, 4, 5.
And then I'm going to put in 3. That's where my table's going to start. And then 4,
5, and 6.
and then 5, and then 6. So x is in your first one, just do x. In your second one, you do the whole thing, x squared minus 6x plus 4. And then we're going to make our table, and then we're done. Yeah, and then we're done. So on my table, I do 3, 4, 5, 6, and I get negative 5, negative 4, 1, 4.
So you just move 3 right, down 5, and then over
So
4, down 4.
yeah. So let me copy this table real quick. So I got negative 5, negative 4, 1, 4. What do I got? Negative 1, 4. All right.
As I say, it's negative.
So I am just going to graph these points, and then we're going to reflect them over our axis of symmetry like we did before. But
Oh, you
not
have
big
to
deal.
label them
How
and
much
stuff?
longer is this lesson? Do you know?
15 minutes. Can you come back and talk to me?
No, I'm going home.
Right.
I was gonna see if you can print out the nose papers for the next 3 days.
I don't have them for the next 3 days, but I got it for today.
This look, yes, so he's
Um,
leaving.
I'll put the video on, so watch the video when you get home, and then watch the other videos and just take notes on it.
Hey man,
Okay.
I ain't excited for the 12-hour drive. It's all you.
Yeah, when are you guys leaving for that?
Middle of February, we're leaving.
Okay.
It got changed. Yeah,
3 o'clock
she's
in the
leaving.
morning.
Sounds fine.
Yeah, I'm sick. Going to-
24-hour
Alright.
drive back and forth.
For real, damn.
Alright,
See that?
so we are going to graph these points, and then we're going to reflect our
way.
points and just make our parabola. So I got 3, -5. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. I'm going to put my point. You guys have done a lot of graphing. I'm not worried about this. 4,
What's graphing?
-4.
Is that like?
4, -4. I got 5.
Are you like joking?
-1.
Is that a Greek word?
And then I got 6, 4. 6, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I got my dots, right?
Okay, well,
But-
ours is the same. I was tripping. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
But I have to reflect my dots. So remember, our axis of symmetry is the same as the x and the vertex, right? So even though I don't have it on here, I'm going to put it on there now. There's this kind of invisible line that goes right through that first point, that goes right through that first dot. And I can reflect my dots over this line. So like this one right here, I go left 1, if I go left 1 again, I know I got that dot. If I go left 2, I go left 2 again, I know I got that dot. I go left 3, I go left 1, 2, 3 again, I know I got this dot.
No one else.
And then we can't just make it dots, we gotta actually make lines and
Simple.
Biscuit.
like this. We gotta actually make our lines to make our parabola.
That's bogus.
So this is all we're doing. We're gonna find the x in our vertex, we're gonna make a table, and then we're just gonna graph it.
Maximum 4 questions? Homework?
What?
Huh?
What?
4 questions homework?
Huh?
4 questions homework?
There won't be very many in homework there. 3 or 4, maybe 5. That won't be a lot.
It's too much.
Alright, so we're gonna do maybe 2 more of these, and then sounds like you guys are doing pretty good.
Dude,
with it
honestly,
already.
I get it.
Oh, okay,
So,
let's do it.
all right.
Class.
So let's do one more together, then you guys will do one, and then we can be
Can we
done.
do the in class, see how we do, and if we need to do it again, if most of us get it right.
You wanna go straight to the in class?
Yeah, I
You
do.
guys okay with that?
You wanna go straight to the in class, Roy? You wanna practice one more?
Practice one more. Oh, you good.
Okay,
Alright,
let's do the table. Let's just do the table, we won't graph it. You guys know how to graph it. So we're just gonna do the table on this one.
It was like here.
So don't worry about graphing on this one, but on the in class you are gonna graph it. Okay, so to find
Negative
my
Over
thing, find my first thing, it's gonna be -b over 2a, right?
2.
So you guys are gonna help me out. Ira, what's
Yeah.
b?
V.
What's b?
No, no. Oh,
A line forward.
No, let him answer. Let him answer. He's got this. What's b?
going for it?
4.
Is it 4M?
Just 4.
Negative
Oh,
4.
Alright,
Let's
pay
just
attention,
make it
Ira.
4.
So, I'm going -b, which means -4
What did you say?
over 2 times DeAndre. What's a?
What did you say?
Line 4.
DeAndre, what's a?
It's negative. No, it's -2 because x times -1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just
Negative
a.
1 times.
It's going to equal -2 on the
Yeah.
bottom, but I meant
Skip the
just
steps.
what's a. Quit skipping steps. So I got -4
I can't ever walk.
over -2. Lucas, what's -4 over -2?
2.
Just 2.
Not 4.
You can divide it out into Desmos if you can't do it in your head or you don't feel like it. Because if you feel like being lazy, just put it in Desmos.
So we start off 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. So when we make our table, we're gonna go
I what?
2, and that's where we're gonna start. And then we're just gonna count up. And I want 4 things. I want 4 things. So 2, 3, 4, 5.
You put the.
And then we're gonna go back into Desmos and plug in the equation to get this second half of our table for our y's. So I'm gonna have to go back and it's what, negative
Wait.
squared plus
Wait
squared.
for me. No one else.
So we got, come
Got
on,
it.
Desmos, I believe in you.
Negative x squared plus
X squared
4x.
4x minus 2. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I got that.
Wait, what?
But then I gotta change these numbers. I'm starting at
Oh my.
2,
Shut up.
and then 3,
Undefined.
Oh,
and
no
then
wonder.
4,
2.
and then
I
5.
didn't put. Okay.
Yeah.
How
So
did
2,
you
3,
not
4,
take
5.
the
Oh,
negative
I
4?
accidentally repeated some numbers, but oh well. That's fine. So I got 2, 3, 4, and 5. So my numbers are 2, 1, -2, -7.
Yeah.
So in my table,
2, 1.
2, 3.
2, 1, -2, -7. And then from there, we would go through and graph these points, but I'm not going to have you guys graph them. I'm just going to have you finish the table. And you're going to graph it on this next in-class problem.
Nope, $5, $100, $110. Every time you drink, $100. Every breath is like 50 cents. 50
Oh,
cents.
man. Alright. Guys, you feeling better about this, Roy? You want to try one on your own?
Yeah.
Alright. So we're going to go to this in-class problem. So we're going to skip this one. Go to this in-class problem right here.
Yep.
So I want you to make your, or find where your table starts, make your table, and graph it. So you're going to do the whole thing. Make your table, graph it. Don't forget, reflect your points to make the actual parabola. Don't just put a bunch of four dots
Where
on
do you
it.
want the x to be? Like 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's wherever
It'll
you
find
start.
out- yeah,
Yeah, so you got to
starts
find
off
out
on
where
2.
you start first by doing negative b over 2a.
Starts off on 2.
Gotcha. I feel.
So, for example, the last one we started at 2, so then you just count up.
Yeah, I got it.
You just count up from there. So, your tables are all going to start at different points on different questions today. So, I think it might be 2 again, just because it happens to be 2.
It
this
is negative.
So I'm the one on the back for
Plus
this
4.
one.
Oh.
Yeah, that one right there.
What am I doing?
Wait, so you want us to graph it? To graph
Yes, I want you to graph this too. Whole thing. Practice the whole thing, because you're going to have to do that on your homework.
It's not. It doesn't start off on 2. Wait, did I do the wrong one?
Which one?
I'm doing
Oh,
the
yeah,
next.
yeah, you did that one. We're doing the one on the back. Yeah.
I was
We're
gonna
doing
say,
that
what the-
one on the back.
I'll just say, no, this can't be
What
right.
number?
You're,
you're next
can't be
to it.
right. It's.
Yep, we're doing that one on the back. So make sure you're on the same problem as the rest of us.
Oh, apparently it's the same thing again. I didn't see it.
Over 3.
No, we.
Here. Over 4. Over 5.
Oh, so we get the same answer. Pretty much.
Not quite, but close.
Might as well be.
Wow, it's on the last one. Wow.
Almost like I counted it.
Wow.
Actually, I know. I probably just tossed it on there and got lucky.
Done. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3. 4.
Don't forget though, that's a negative 2.
3.
Or excuse me, negative b, right? So that should be negative 4 on top. Negative 4 divided by negative 2. So which means you're really going to start at positive 2.
Me, I'm done, Goki. Come here. The Goldmaster.
Nonsense. Yeah. Yep. You can start the exit ticket if you want. We're going to go over this as a class here in a couple of minutes. And then exit ticket won't be on Scrap because it's graphing.
Nice.
So I'll just go around and check them after we're done.
There you go. Got it.
Alright.
Got it.
Give you about another minute or
Well, I
two.
only put the numbers. I didn't put the numbers.
I'll give you about a minute or two to finish it off. Then you guys are going to help me out.
Hey, wait, Goki. What would that be? 1?
Ah.
Wait, so would you start off with negative 1, 0, 1,
Okay, got it now.
2?
Mhm.
Would there be 3?
No. Because
Oh,
it should be 4 things total.
So we should.
Okay.
We're
So
going
now I just gotta fill it
to
up.
show you this one.
For your exit ticket. Right now, we're still going over this as an in-class problem.
Oh, I got it.
Mhm.
So can I do the exit ticket?
You can start on it, but we're going over this now. I know not everybody's quite done, but you're pretty close. All right, let's have. I'll just write it down. We'll make it easier.
Ooh, there's only 6 problems.
Yep, not very many. All right, Roy. What is going to be the first x? Where's our x and our vertex going to be?
2 and 1.
2. All right. Let's just do the 2, and then what's going to be the rest of this x right here? In this x
3,
column.
4, 5.
Yep, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Jake, what do you get for the y's over here?
1, 0, negative 3,
Can love that.
negative 8.
Yeah.
Hey, let me double check. 1, 0. Yep, looks good. All right. So we've got these points, and we got to graph them, and I'm feeling nice for once, so I will make you guys graph these.
For once.
I know. So I got 2, 1. I'm gonna graph that point.
enough. It goes all the way to
3, 0.
18. Exit ticket.
4, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 5, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8. All right.
Wait, do we put negative
Hey,
2?
Goki, this goes all the way to negative 18. There's not that many boxes.
So make your y's go by something other than 1. Go by like 2s or 3s. It's not that bad, man. Alright, so I drew my graph, but I got to reflect it. If I go left 1, then left 1 again, jump it over my axis of
Go by
symmetry.
2s.
Left 2, left 2, left 1, 2, 3, left 1, 2, 3, and I got this.
I'm just gonna do it regular. 0, negative 2.
Alright, and so your graph is going to look about like
1,
this.
negative 8.
Maybe not quite as pretty as mine, because mine's super pretty, but it's going to look like this. Which, as I was walking around, I saw you guys had. I'm not really worried about the graphic. Alright, that's it. So, I want you to do your exit ticket. Because it's graphing, it's not on Socrative, so I will walk around and check them in about 5 minutes, so don't put your notes away for a little while. And I'll put your homework on Google Classroom right now.
Hey, Goki, this I just guesstimated where it would be because I didn't want to do 2.
Lame, man. Super lame.